All right, so we just got done updating, so the patch is live. Let's see what's here. What's new? New comic? Oh, new comic. Dark Knights Rising Wild Hunt. Oh snap! Oh snap! Batman Who Laughs Recruit Gold Chaotic. Your characters with Chaotic are invincible on your turn. Wow. So that means he's invincible on your turn. That is absolutely crazy. Oh man, all the Batman Who Laughs decks are just gonna be insane. Oh man, that is, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter if they're chaotic, because then if they're invincible, you're just like, screw it. And not only that, he's a 9/7. He's a 9/7. And he's not a unique. He's a super rare. You can have two of them. Oh boy. That means Amygdala is going to be invincible just off the bat. Amygdala, Batman Who Laughs, who gives the Chaotic and Flurry, is going to be invincible. Oh boy. Oh man. The implications of this is going to be huge. 7 health. 7 health is a lot. This is nothing to sneeze at. 9/7, he's literally invincible every time. Rise of Ares? True. Oh my god. He makes Ares. He literally just made Ares from a joke to Ares was not even meme tier. He was below. All leaders have +4 and chaotic. Oh, whoa, look, they changed this. It's now a drop down. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's actually a lot neater. I like this. Yeah, the key is it says your characters with chaotic are invincible. So that means yes, Ares would make your leaders invincible because it says characters. Okay, we got the patch. What do you mean bat patch? Okay, what? Welcome to our first major bugs and troubleshooting. Oh, got it, bat. Okay, got it. Bugs and troubleshooting patch, also known as the bat patch, where tons of bugs and other in-game issues troubling Gotham have come to get squished. Over the next few weeks, we'll be issuing bat patches that address the pressing needs of our community. We appreciate your patience and join us as we go through our first batch patch notes. Say that 10 times fast. Headlines: Dark Knights Metal Part 1 comic adventure is live. The Halloween Cosmic Bundle is now available. Reduce the turn timer from 120 seconds to 100 seconds to improve the overall gameplay experience. Whoa! We are currently working on a solution that will dynamically reduce the turn timer based on AFK or delays from players in making their moves, so stay tuned. The following leaders and cards have received balance changes. Superman leader now has 24 health. Shazam leader now has 21 health. Okay, down 1. Skeets is a 1/1. Thank you. Why was he a 1/2? Oh man. That's a welcome improvement. Scarecrow now at 7/3. What's at 7/2? Okay. Clown Henchman, summoned from Sin in the Clowns, now costs a bronze resource. Oh no, Sin in the... They're no longer free. They're no longer free. So for those that didn't know, there was a small, there was actually a very small combo that was actually showing up where you can use Sin in the Clowns and you can use Ra's al Ghul, and as long as Ra's al Ghul was hidden, then Sin in the Clowns could clear the whole enemy board no matter what. So then you put in the clowns, it attacks to something, it comes back to your hand since it's free, you play it, and then you just basically repeat it, rinse and repeat until the whole enemy board is annihilated. So they just literally just killed that combo that has just been, honestly, just been starting to get surfaced in the last day or so. Mad Hatter recruit. Requires no resource? Required a bronze resource. They made Mad Hatter free? Oh, wow. Really? So Mad Hatter, for those that don't know, is the one that is an Arkham inmate that when you play it, you and your opponent draw a card, but of course if you draw Arkham inmate, it will buff it. Whoa. They made it free. That could be a problem, because the reason why that's a problem, or it could be a problem, is then turn one, you could Black Mask into Mad Hatter and then draw a card. So this is literally a buff to Arkham inmates. Electrokinesis magical spell deals 2 to 6, was 1 to 5. Oh, that's a buff to magical spells. Hal Jordan recruit, now a 6/6, was a 5/5. Okay. Inmates broken, now confirmed. Yes. This is gonna be interesting. So yes, this is crazy, because this could be a problem for inmates. So that's a huge buff to inmates, which already could be an issue. And electrokinesis could be a problem, because now it's going to average on the high end. And Hal Jordan is now a 6/6. I mean, I guess that's fine. So without buffs, he's going to be naturally a 12/12. Okay, sure. We have changed how damage and permanent stat debuffs are displayed to help better identify the status of cards in play. Permanent stat debuffs are shown in yellow. Damage is shown in red. Okay. Dragging an action over to a fully charged leader will no longer activate the ability. Fix an issue that caused players to sometimes not be able to play cards in front of their leaders. This is probably like the dead cell bug right here. So they're saying that that's fixed. Add an additional code to improve comic adventure experiences moving forward. Okay. Removed cases where a player's hands can have a gap in them, such as the use of the card Indoctrinate. Yeah. Indoctrinate would sometimes bug out. Friendly leaders will now receive a charge if Robin is KO'd during his attack. I guess they didn't specify that, so now it's specified. Chip card description now correctly states he will buff Green Lantern by 1/1. We actually noticed that and commented about it. Lobo now shows his card mark when zoomed in. Oh, like if you right click on the card, okay. And Kite Man also free? Yeah, but the Kite Man wasn't an issue because Kite Man can only hit leaders. Like, yeah, I know Kite Man is free, but you're missing the point of the Arkham inmates, of course, would be Tyranny and Anarchy, right? So now Tyranny doesn't need Anarchy to get a free Arkham inmate. Tyranny can literally just run Black Mask and Mad Hatter to start the buff stuff. In order to get and Kite Man had the detriment of not hitting units. It would hit just face. Anyway, using grapnel gun on Thomas Wayne Batman no longer causes the recruit to reset its base health and attack value and will not lose ability. Yes, this was a rare occurrence, but yeah, if you grapple gunned the Flashpoint Batman, it literally would be a dead card almost. It would be a 3/3 that would not ever grow. Mira will no longer activate her own ability when placed on the game board. Oh, so I guess if you buffed Mira in hand, that when you play her, she would activate off for herself. I didn't know that. Ladama now triggers if Shazam is turned into Billy Batson and KO'd. Scarecrow will now count itself in order to activate its deploy ability. Ladama now counts gold cards actions to activate the deploy ability. Thank you! So Ladama is fixed. Scarecrow is fixed. Arkham's Guard deploy ability no longer activates after their opponent's Anarchy or Tyranny leader is KO'd. I mean, that makes sense. Embrace Madness will now work properly when a player has no cards in their hand. Ladama's deploy effect will not trigger if gold cards have been returned to players' hands. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Oh, so that means the day one thing that we did, like literally one of the first few games we did when we played Ladama, is we played Paco, grappled Paco back to hand, and then played Paco again. So this is saying that that should work now. At the time, it didn't. It didn't count it as two separate golds. It counted as one. So now we can actually do a combo of Paco, grapple, Paco, the same card, and automatically trigger Ladama. There we go. There we go. Let's go, finally. That's what I'm talking about. Batman Ivy meta. Hey, I'm sorry, I can't help if I created the best card in the meta. I mean, it just happens to be like that sometimes. No, kid. But Darkseid will now be able to use his deploy ability when using a gold resource generated by Booster Gold. Okay, Black Beetle will now count toward Ladama's ability if he's KO. Thank you! There we go. This is one of the reasons why I took Black Beetle out of my deck, because Black Beetle wouldn't, it was not working. But honestly, I mean, to be honest, without playing, now that I've played so long without Black Beetle, I don't even need him anymore. Playing Cersei when the opponent has multiple recruits with the same attack value will no longer polymorph all of them. Let's freaking go. Oh, man. So that game we had earlier today, we had a game where someone did exactly this. We still won it, but when they had their Cersei, and they did Cersei into Smoke and Mirrors, a lot of people in chat were actually saw that game earlier. So now Cersei won't change all the Robins. Like we had Robins with the same attack. I mean, this is a very niche thing, but I mean, it makes sense. We ended up having like 3 units turn to pigs that one turn because we had 2 Robins that were the same attack. When they did Smoke and Mirrors, the second one hit another unit of ours, like the Antioch. That was 3 attacks. So we had like 3 people turn to pigs in one turn. We still won that game. Several issues involving titanium repeating arrow have been fixed. Okay. Booster Gold is now producing a gold resource consistently when played for the first time. All right, Booster Gold is fixed. Fix the technical error on steel explosive arrow so that it plays correctly. Carapax is now removed from gameplay when HP reaches 0 from other cards that apply a debuff. I'll be honest, I've never seen where he didn't, but that's fine. Invincible cards will now be removed from play if they are debuffed and their HP reaches 0, including leaders. Oh, okay. Actually, okay. There's been a funny thing happen to us. There's been a few times where we played Superman and we had our leaders, like our opponent, you know, uses the vines, ivy vines, and we go through so many ivy vines, but then our leaders were still alive, even at 0. So now they would just die. Okay, I mean, it's fair, to be honest. I thought that was pretty funny. Well, this has happened a long time ago, but it has happened a few times. I thought it was hilarious that that happens. Using Indoctrinate on a recruit no longer causes the card to visually remain on the game board. Okay, they fixed the Indoctrinate visual bug. All right, that's honestly a lot of the top bugs that, as far as I know. Now, these are gonna skim over because normally these are like all over the place and nothing really important. Omni cards are not properly added to your inventory after claiming them from the daily login rewards. Okay. Several recruits now display visual effects when dealing damage to adjacent enemies or targeting enemies. Oh, really? So basically there's new visual effects on these cards. Lightning Arc, Whack-A-Man, Joker Toxin, Shoot Randomly, Black Manta. Black Manta. Okay. Ladama. Darkside, Silverback? What's Silverback? Morgan Le Fay. Players are now able to include spaces in their deck's names. Let's go. The crafting button will now be grayed out if players do not have available resources to craft and will no longer see an eternal server error. Okay. Claiming a login reward in a different menu will now properly add it to the player's inventory. I'd imagine this is more like the drops is concerned. When the season resets, players will correctly place in their appropriate rank. I heard there was issues with people that were in the sidekick rank that they had to reset all the way back to 80 at the top of the sidekick. So now it's saying it's actually fixed. Okay, finally done with the patch notes. Lord, I appreciate everyone coming in and trying to say that the comic is bugged. We know, we've experienced it. We're still going to do the comic, but we're just going to not do the Red Death fight. Apparently Red Death, for whatever reason, is bugged. We have no idea. But we'll do all the other fights and then leave off Red Death. All right, so implications. The biggest thing from the patch is I am glad that they did do some changes. I mean, I'm surprised by the changes to some of these leaders. Shazam being 1 health lower, Superman being 2 health higher. I guess that's fine. Skeets being a 1/1, Godson. It's like, it just felt like being a 1/2 is just a little too high. Scarecrow is fine. Sin and the Clowns breaks this combo, which is like, you know, it was a funny combo. Wasn't even that big a deal. It's dead now. Mad Hatter, I'm worried about this. I am really worried about this. Electrokinesis, I mean, more people are going to pick it. So it's like, okay. Al Jordan, he's okay, whatever. But the good thing is they fixed my girl Ladama. Oh man, Ladama's fixed. Ladama's fixed and a few others. So I am a happy camper, that's for sure. Sorry, check the store. There's apparently a bundle that looks pretty good. What the? What, hold up. What the? Oh, what? Oh, man. Okay, that's a good card back. Night Terror's Green Lantern. Wait, aren't these like the covers of different aren't these the covers of different comics? Zatanna, what's going on with you? No comment about that one. Oh, I have seen this one. I have seen this one as a comic cover. Oh, and she has another one. Oh, wow. Oh, and this one's cheaper too. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, and this is how you get the, okay, so this is how you get the Zatanna card art. This is a good deal, to be honest. Only 900? Only 900 gems, and you get 4 card backs, an emote, a card art variant, and then this is going to have some packs in it as well. Oh man, I want to double check and see if this works.
For truth, justice, better tomorrow.
All right, so this actually works now. So they made it to where it doesn't like kind of move at all. It just kind of pops up. I guess that's fine. Okay. Oh man, Anarchy's gonna be crazy. Anarchy's gonna be crazy.
This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.